One. Hey, what's up, gamers? Enforcement 5150 here, and we're back to do a patch update. Helldivers 2 has finally got a new patch, and let me tell you, the game is great, but they really need to start stepping up the server issues and everything. But this is a small update, small patch, tiny, micro, whatever you want to call it. But there is a big issue in here that was resolved. We're just going to go through these patch notes and see what we were looking into. Anyway, let's start with the fixes here. Fix the crash when replicating ragdoll momentum. Fix the crash when replicating destructions. Fix the crash when displaying the mission and rewards. So basically what they're telling us here is that everything that you did pretty much crashed you. I'm glad they got it fixed, and this is good news that it's actually, fixed. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Or do we? Yeah, because wait until we get to the known issues here. Resolved an issue 100% block issue for quickplay matchmaking on PC. This was a big one. Apparently it was not happening to PlayStation, but you would just basically have searching for SOS, and it just sat there and sat there. So that's why I have a lot of my no commentary videos are all just me, and it's just solo. That kind of sucks. It sucked really bad, man. I do like playing on my own, so it's not really that big of a deal. I'm sure it is to a lot of people, because this game is very, very difficult by yourself. After you get past medium, yeah, you definitely need help. Alright, so the next thing we have here is tuned extract civilian mission difficulty. Why would you do that? I very much liked dying 10 times over again, and I loved it. It was great. And I think it just made me do better than I was doing before, and I don't know why they would change it. But then again, they're not saying that they actually turned it down or up. Maybe they turned it up. But yeah, there's multiple levels of difficulty here. Even on the easy mode, it is very, very difficult. I haven't tried it on trivial. I think I tried it on easy, but I have a video up on it where I died over and over again, and I barely made it out of that one and completed that mission because, like I said, I was solo, and yeah, the automatons were tearing me up, man. It was pretty chaotic. I was getting thrown around like a ragdoll, and I didn't crash from the ragdoll effect momentum. But anyway, moving on, I digress. Improved the way that we handle platform authentication to avoid things like the black screen issue at startup. Come on, who does not like trying to defeat the black screen boss? Because once you get past that boss, you have the defrosting Helldiver boss. Yeah, because even if you got that Helldiver loop, basically you just had to restart. The black screen issue was basically when it was still trying to log in and you're still getting like server issues of trying to get in. It just wasn't telling you anything. But if you let it sit there for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, you would actually get into the game. But you would be staring at a black screen that entire time. So I'm glad they did something about it. Improvements to our client backend communication for better backend performance, which is something that it's not going to affect us much. It's more of their backend communications. I assume, seeing that it's their client side, I assume it's just for their own benefit. Let's see, we implemented an automatic retry mechanism for quick play. That must have been on PlayStation because we couldn't get any quick play on PC. So hopefully that is, going to be fixed. We can forget about it and let it be. Let's move on to added proper login error message for error 10002038. And we have no idea what that means, what error that is. It's just now they will tell us that we're getting that error. Hopefully we'll have information on what that error actually is, and once I do, and we have a list of fixes that we can do, crash fixes and stuff like that, I will definitely put a video out on it. Alright, moving on to known issues. Now these are issues that were either introduced by this patch and are being worked on, or are from a previous version and have not yet been fixed. So this is always a problem with software in anything when you're chasing down and troubleshooting and fixing issues. When you fix one issue, something else can happen. It's just part of software development and, you know, troubleshooting. It sucks, but at least they are working on it and they're trying to get these things corrected. Anyway, we have login rate limiting when many are. This is the worst freaking sentence I've ever written. No, I've read worse. But login rate limiting when many are logging in at the same time. I'll try to interpret that for you if like I have any freaking place to interpret anything. I guess that's saying too many people are trying to log in at the same time. So it's starting to do some rate limiting. So that's what I'm taking from it. Hopefully they'll get that fixed. Anyway, players can become disconnected during play. That was definitely something we were already working on or dealing with. Rewards and other progress may be delayed or not arbitrated. Attributed. Oh, why did I keep on saying that? In my head I had it the other way. But anyway, that is definitely an issue. When I first started, I was level 2, I think, for like 5 missions. If it's delayed, maybe I'll actually just get it all of a sudden. I'll like jump up a level. But yeah, hopefully they can get that fixed. That's just worst. You get through a mission and you get nothing for it. That's just like a big slap in the face. All right, so various UI issues may appear when the game interacts with servers. No, I hope that doesn't mess with our UI. Picked up certain objects in game. Pickups of certain objects in game may cause characters to freeze in place for an extended period of time. I really hope that doesn't happen when I'm solo, because there's nobody to help me. If you're just frozen there, you know, bugs can just get you. Or maybe after you die, you'll still be able to respawn, and if not, maybe they just go right through you. Oh man, yeah, it would be nice to have people be like, hey, freaking help me out, I'm frozen in time. Yeah, all right, anyway, moving on, I digress. We'll go to other unknown behaviors may occur. Wait, I've read this before and I still don't believe it when I read it. Other unknown behaviors may occur. Now, the whole thing of this part is known issues. That literally says unknown. Yeah, unknown behaviors may occur. What behaviors? What are you talking about? This is not something you put in patch notes. Be like, yeah, there's a bunch of things still bad. That's like literally saying that. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh on it. I'm like really appreciative on their work. I mean, I know they're working hard, but whoever wrote this, they might need to reread it again. All right, our next thing is Japanese voiceover is missing from the intro cutscene and ship TV. That would really suck. Obviously, it's not affecting me or probably anybody that's watching this video because this is in English. But if I was missing the English ones, I'd be kind of steamed, especially in that intro part, because that is like, if you're just starting the game and then you get no voiceover for it, like, come on, man. This is supposed to be like one of the greatest games this year. Why am I hearing nothing? Yeah, that would suck. Anyway, see, armor values for light, medium, heavy armor do not currently function as intended. What the heck does that mean? Does that mean that if you have heavy armor, you're actually getting the light armor? Or if you have light armor, you're actually getting the heavy armor? I assume because they started out with saying that they have the light armor also, that they're all just reporting as light armor. So if you have heavy armor, run around like you have light armor because you might not be working. But yeah, that's pretty much all we have for these patch notes. I think this is a really good game, but if they keep this up and they don't fix the server issues right now and, you know, expand it like right away, they need to shut the servers down right now and get these expanded. I know that's probably what's going on, is they don't want to shut it down because they're worried if they shut it down now, the momentum's gonna leave and then people are going to move on to the next thing. But guess what? New World had the same problem. And where are they now? They lost everybody because people moved on to the next greatest game. And another great game is going to come out. And like, there's other games that people can play. People are not confined to just your one game, because it's, you know, there's a lot of decent games out there. I mean, there are a lot of bad games out there, don't get me wrong, but there are a lot of good games out there that people can play right now. And yeah, this one is unique in its own way right now, but it does also have, you know, issues with server where people cannot log in, and once they can't log in, they're like, I don't want to spend my day staring at a login screen. You know, I'd rather play a different game. After this, I'm gonna boot up the game and let it sit while it sits at, you know, retrying for, you know, 10-15 minutes, because it's the afternoon and everybody's trying to log in right now. But yeah, they need to fix that, because like New World, everybody just ended up leaving. It was a great game. It's sad that happened. Anyway, let me know what you think of this game, what you think of the bugs and issues that they're having right now. The bugs, in my opinion, are really minimum. The issues is mostly infrastructure and the game itself, as far as, you know, matchmaking, which they got fixed, sounds like. Their servers are not all the way up, because they're limited at 450,000, which they sold 3 million copies. So there's, you know, still almost 3 million people that are trying to get in all the time, and a lot of those people are going to ask for refunds. And I know Steam has its 2-hour limit, but they will review your game and review that if you have just been sitting there looking at a screen, you know, the whole time, they're going to give you your refund. So hopefully they get the stuff fixed, and this can be a game of the year situation, which it probably will be anyway. Let's just face it. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching this video today. Make sure you hit the like button, definitely subscribe if you're new to the channel. Y'all take care, and happy gaming.